Somebody's with me. Somebody's with me. Somebody's with me. Well, it, we ended up out on the field here on a great day here in the Northwest. We're grateful for the weather and the conditions. I know the people in New York are struggling through some really foul weather stuff, and they're having some tough times. I know that we can't do anything about helping them, but just acknowledging that a lot of people that are struggling and suffering out there right now because of the weather. And anyway, so we're heading out. Going to see if we can put together a terrific build-up to Monday night and play really great football. I know they're hungry and they're home and all that kind of stuff, so it's a big challenge for us.
Pete, how did Jamal make it through the week leading up to this first game for you guys?
He did great. He had a complete week. He was on it.
Saw Reek isn't even on the injury report, so obviously he's good. Just what have you seen out of
Same.
him?
Played, took every rep, was out there, had a great week.
Did Artie have a hamstring thing happen in practice this week? Is that
Yeah.
what came up with him?
Yes.
What's the kind of outlook for him?
Don't know yet. But we know what he's got, and we just got to wait and see how he responds to the rehab and getting back.
What about Noah?
He had a sore knee after the work the other day, and so we just rested him.
Evan Brown also came up with the list as well.
Yeah, we had a little. He ran into one of our guys, got knee in the thigh. He'll be all right though.
How about Will? How's he bouncing back from the shoulder?
He's doing fine. He got through all the practice and got the work done, so he looks like he's ready to go.
How's Kobe Bryant doing?
Not as well. He's going to go with us, and so if he's on the trip, anything could happen. But he's coming back. He's had some really specific treatments for his toe, and we're hoping that it'll make he can make a quick turn. We will see where he is on the weekend.
Given the week after this, if he doesn't go this week, you assume he's probably fine by the time you guys return.
That's what we think, and so we have to make sure if we want to go with him that we know we're taking a little shot at not taking advantage of that, So that's in the back of our mind.
Jamal talked yesterday about not just like being excited to play in the game, but just all the little things, like just going on the trip with the team, sitting in the meetings. Like, have you seen maybe his appreciation or just love for the game come out in the way he's come back?
Yeah, it's pretty deep now. This guy, he's got tremendous passion for the game, and so all of it's important to him. There's nothing that isn't, and it's like he's talking about, and he's really a good observer, and he's paying attention to what's happening. And there's a lot going on coming back after all he's been through, and so he's really doing a nice job of kind of seeming like he's keeping it kind of on a low burn right now to manage it, and so I'm proud of the way he's handled this so far, and he's going to do a nice job.
With Noah, you expect him to play?
Yes.
How about Draymond and Derek Hall?
Derek got his work today and practiced today. Draymond got some field work today, and things are really moving in the right direction. So he's going and he's thinking he's going to play and be available.
With Charles, how is he kind of progressing through things at this point? And same as with Kobe. Is he going to be good coming back from the break?
Yeah, he's getting good field work, and so he's making good progress. And so we got to see if there's any need for us on the weekend, but it will really help him to get one more good week out of here, and then the next week in prep for the next game would be really valuable for him. But he's getting closer.
Coming out of the bye, Derek Young will be able to come back, eligible to come back for you guys. Is he going to be able to? Is he progressing to that point for you?
Yeah, that's the goal, is that he's ready to go full speed as soon as he's able to. He's allowed. We'll see what happens, but he's pretty positive about it. He thinks he can get that done.
Pete, your offense is fourth in scoring the last few games, and yet you're struggling in third down. I mean, how do you explain that?
Yeah, we just have to do just a little bit better on third downs to really make us go. And the third downs in the red zone, when we get down in close, those are the ones that make you kick a field goal or not. So we got to come through and get that done. And we have a lot of targets. A lot of guys we can go to, and we got to make sure that we're maxing out our guys in their situations, and because everybody's got something. I mean, Gino's got 5-6 guys he can go to, and they can all make things happen. So I'd like to see us zero in a little bit and make sure that we start to find some continuity in those situations. I don't feel like we have yet. I think we're still hunting and pecking a little bit.
You mentioned back in training camp that you like the offensive line depth. Now we've seen a lot of guys have to play early.
Yeah, and we need
obviously
them.
You don't want the starters to be out, but where's the value in that later in the season?
No, it's certainly in the long run it helps enormously, because those guys, not only do we know, but they know too that they can go out there and play, and the guys next to them know that they can go out there and contribute and play good winning football. So it's a big benefit. It's always a benefit to play the younger guys early in the season if you can, and get them through with some success, so that you can build on that. Then by mid-year and after that, you have regulars, guys that are comfortable with what's asked of them and all that, and just makes our depth that much better.
Speaking of Stone and Jake specifically, how have you seen them kind of get into the mix of things, multiple weeks starting, and how they've handled that?
No, they've handled it as well as you could hope guys could handle it. They're really, the coaches are doing a great job with them to keep them clear and confident in all of that. As you've seen, there's been a little bit of talk about how Jay Pete's been helping those guys a little bit too. He gives a little bit more of a boost to them when they have questions or when they have issues, or he may see something or feel something coming, for them, so he can head it off for them. So it's a real good support group that's giving these guys a chance, and they're doing really well. They're really busting their tails to get it done.
One more thing.
You expect Jason Peters to be in?
He's close now. He's ready to go now. He feels like he can play, so he's available to us.
Going back to the O-line, Anthony Bradford, just what can you say about him, and what did you see, how he prepared himself, in training camp, and just to be able to execute when he's down the field?
Yeah, he has special qualities that stand out. He's really physical, and he's really strong, and he's got a mentality for being aggressive. And every game you see plays that he'll knock guys around, maybe more in a more outstanding fashion than some other guys. That to go along with it, he's been comfortable. He's been comfortable with learning and all that. He hasn't had a bunch of problems. There's some young guy stuff, 3-4 weeks ago, but he seems like he's already started to move along. That last week was really valuable to him, and so we got a guy that we can put in the game at any time, and he can start in the game. We have no hesitation.
No Artie, no Kobe. Who's your nickname?
Oh, nuts! I knew there was something I was supposed to look after. Gosh darn it! I don't know. We'll figure out something.
Can Julian do it if needed?
Sure.
Has he practiced there with you guys?
He's been near. I'm not telling you what's going on. Okay. Wait and see.
Anything else? Thank you.